Good afternoon. It is now, let's see here, 5:03, and I'll call the Master Plan Committee meeting of Wednesday, August 19th, 2026 to order. The first order of business is an attendance roll call starting with Bob.
Bob Manerick.
Linda Brown.
Meg Schlesman.
Dan Mascroft.
Rebecca LaValle.
Mike Swarker.
Gordon Larrity.
Ross Smith.
Rich Preston. Thank you. All right, next up, if you could take a look at the minutes.
Did we have anybody send you? They weren't.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Carol and
Yeah,
Margaret.
Margaret.
Bob Moran.
Can be here.
Just did roll call, you're not that tardy.
Who?
Margaret Bacon said that she would not be here. Anybody on Zoom?
Sam.
Okay.
So just Carol. I saw her today.
All right, take a look at the minutes of July 29th, if you would, please.
Are we supposed to have another page to the minute?
It depends on how Jen prints them out. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're missing a page. Yeah, we are. It would say, respectfully, Linda Brown, if it would be in.
Well, that's why,
Yeah. Huh. Oh, well.
I have it, but it's smaller print. It's on both pages.
Does it, yeah, you must have printed it when I sent you. That's what I sent
I
you,
printed it so I
right?
couldn't see it.
The small print.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we're missing a page.
Do you want me to make a copy of yours
Yeah.
for everybody?
Well, thanks, Bob.
Everybody can read up too.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And your original.
Linda, did you know that Carol wasn't here?
saw her today, but I didn't
She was
ask
here
if
an
she was
hour ago.
coming.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She was in my office about an hour ago.
We may see her yet.
I told her I'd see you at 5, and she's gonna be.
Yeah.
I'll text her.
I think there's just a couple of spelling edits. Page 143. Should it be A-E-R-I-A-N? You'll have to speak up. Sorry. Right here. I-E-O? Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised spell check didn't. View of Bad Luck Pond. You said a couple. Yeah, just of. Oh, instead of it. Thank you. Sure.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
Motion on the floor by Bob. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Michael. Anybody need any additional time here? Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? I'm sorry?
Abstain.
Abstain. 2 abstentions, Ross and Rebecca. The ayes have it. Thank you.
Carol will be here in 10 minutes.
Oh, thanks, Bob.
She's what? Should be
Will
here?
be here in 10 minutes.
Pass the baton to you.
Any reporting update that we?
Oh, Bob, did you want to speak to that at all?
Oh, in your packet, this table is the final. Everything's been paid, every reimbursement, we've been reimbursed. So we can close this chapter. So that's it in a nutshell.
Should we clap? Should we clap?
Yeah.
No.
Thank you, Bob.
That was a lot of work, Bob.
He kept us in the black.
Right.
You gotta stay on top of this, because these people will let things slide.
Thanks, Bob. Great job.
All right, we got a few things to discuss tonight. So if it's okay with everyone, I wanted to start with just going over one of the documents that I sent out, which was the non-chapter element. So I've printed out copies of this, pass that around. And let me pull it up on the screen. So these are just going to be the elements that kind of go at the beginning, just acknowledging the folks who were part of the process. I want to make sure I spelled everyone's name right, and have all the information we need there.
I got 2.
So we can just kind of go page by page on this tonight. And see if there's anything I need to change before I send it off to the graphic designer.
I have one
Go for it.
ready. I found Matt Benoit should have been mentioned on behalf of the town of Douglas. He was here.
He started the grant
Right.
process.
All right.
Well, not the only, but he attended meetings before John Charbonneau was hired. He got us started, so he should be mentioned in this as well.
Wasn't Katie Grace also on the board originally?
Say that again?
Wasn't Katie Grace also on the board originally?
Well, that's a question we have to ask. Who do we include?
I don't-
Because we have a, if I could, we did. We have a few here. Because I had a question regarding Rob Leonardi.
He's on here.
Right, but he was here for about half
Right.
a year, and that's good.
Yeah.
Katie was, because
Katie was on for about a month or two.
Well, everybody then. Katie.
Well, let's go through the list. Actually, a good time to do it. Brandon Moore. I don't remember him. He started on the committee. He attended a couple Zoom meetings, but that was it. So we have to decide who do you include, who don't you include. John Bombara, I don't believe he attended a meeting. Katie was here for a couple months.
Yeah.
Very early, actually before CMRPC started, whether that's relevant or not. Max Postma was here for about 3 months. He was a representative for the selectmen, but resigned, I think May 2025. And then Bob Leonardi was probably on here, I don't know, 6 months or so. So I'll leave it to you. I mean, who do we include?
I mean, I look at the list of these people right here that have been here month after month after month, full-timers. Do we include part-timers in this?
Well, I was thinking we could have some honorable mentions, and because like the gentleman that came in from the road that talked about potholes and all that stuff, like I don't know if he's mentioned in here or not, but the people that came in and sat with us for a meeting and contributed and participated. I think we
Yep,
should get
this is
a special
master
thanks.
plan committee, not...
yeah.
We're just talking committee members right
Yeah.
now.
Correct.
Okay,
I
but they
mean-
weren't on the committee if they were in the
But
audience.
both Dan and I haven't been here the entire time. We both came in later on.
True, too.
As am I.
Just call them contributors.
I think we should mention everyone who was a board member, whether it was for on
1 month
Zoom
or-
or 1 month.
24 months.
They started with good intentions. And we want to get volunteers, so let's not ding them for that.
To your point, Dan, I think it's valid. I think we wanted to have a page somewhere in there that would be a special thanks. We want to mention John, who's done a lot of work for us. He's not in this immediate list, but he should be noted.
But he's there.
His predecessor, is he in there?
Right, under Town of Douglas.
Yes.
Okay, good.
But Adam came in, Chris from the assessor's office came in.
Chris Bupka.
Yep.
So I think that's another thing. We should develop a comprehensive list of those we want to thank. I think there should be a dedicated page. I was thinking after the welcome letter and all our signatures, we could have it could be on this that you've put together, or it could be at the very beginning, a special thank you to whomever.
And I mean, Linda listed them all in the minutes, so you could easily just go back through the minutes.
Yeah, I'm going back to some of the old minutes and old
Yeah.
attendances.
We just can't miss anybody, because that wouldn't be fair.
That would,
Missing
yeah.
one person.
And I'm sure we would miss somebody, and then they're going to say, I was there in the audience, or they attended on Zoom. Maybe they didn't say anything.
Yeah. There may be a limit there, Linda.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think we should just, people in the audience are fine, but
If you're here 3 out of 4 on average or whatever,
the people that wanted to have a boys' club in the beginning, remember they came in? The
Yeah.
Husband and wife?
Yeah.
YMCA.
Yep, then you had the
YMCA.
then you had the
I mean-
Right to Farm came one night.
Right, so you
was-
got to either
Well,
include them all or
that
not.
was not a master plan discussion. That was a discussion about a citizen's petition article. So
Yeah,
that-
so I don't think they
that
should
was
be
not-
involved at all.
No.
But they were in the audience.
So what
No,
about
but-
just
They
write a
actually came to the
narrative,
tower. They came-
thanking individuals who attended meetings to provide their subject matter expert,
Special thanks to these folks who contributed to the effort.
so I think special thanks is a little strong. I think it should be honorable mention.
Well, somebody's going to look up all the people that
Well,
attended.
no, I mean, don't use names, though. Just make a more narrative statement to thank everyone
I think that's a good
who...
idea.
Without
Yeah.
listing them?
Without
Yeah,
listing.
because if you do miss somebody.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, special thanks to all who
Yeah.
attended meetings and contributed to blah, 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 blah. I think that's a good catch-all.
Yeah.
Ideas and efforts.
So just
If you
expand.
did-
Once you start getting specific, you get in trouble
Kind of
real
go
quick.
down that.
And remember, it's in print and it's done. So it isn't
20
like
years.
you're gonna go back.
It'll haunt you.
So leaving it open-ended like that, I think is
open-ended.
the most prudent way to do it. That way there, you're covering, you're thanking everybody, but you're not getting down to the name
Yeah.
who's who.
So you could say, a special thanks to all other town staff, town staff and residents who contributed to this effort by attending meetings or contributing to discussions.
And that should go in the first paragraph.
Yeah, you could do it in, you could revise the acknowledgement section to just reflect that we're trying to thank everybody who had any input into the process.
All right, so how are we wording? We've always had this problem. What are the words? Who's willing to make a motion with a sentence?
Bob Moran.
What was the sentence that we just had? It was good.
It's there.
Yeah,
Great.
got away with words.
It's actually a sincere thank you to all those who contributed their time, knowledge, and ideas.
Oh,
There we
It's the first.
oh, actually, yeah, we already have it, yeah.
Yeah, unless somebody wants it more
There's some residents, town
defined than that.
boards, committees, business owners, and other,
Yeah.
Yeah.
together, yeah.
Is it acceptable as written?
Should we vote?
Well, I would propose, instead of all those, we should list the departments and citizens and residents and that have contributed instead of just all those.
Well, the residents, you can't list the residents.
I didn't write that.
No.
I mean,
I think what he's saying is to
general
replace the
title.
word "those"
Oh, yes.
with town staff and residents who attended meetings and
Yes.
contributed to this process.
Well, like down the
Read-
gym, when
read
we
the
had the
second
gym
sentence.
fair and all down there, all the residents that showed up.
yeah, well, if you put all the
But, yeah.
residents for the right to farm
Read the
people,
second
I don't know.
The second
what their
sentence is
names-
Yeah,
is
just
inclusive.
that.
Everybody's
Yeah.
mentioned in the
Oh,
second
willingness
sentence.
of residents to contribute.
Because if you leave somebody out, we don't have a sign-in sheet.
All right, I vote to approve that.
Good job, yeah.
Although I will make a motion.
It took a while, Dan, but we got you on board.
We should probably vote the whole package.
Well, wait a minute, are we going to put the,
I was going to make a motion that all members who have served on the committee at any point should be acknowledged.
I'll second.
In the second paragraph.
Yeah.
Right.
In the second.
And who's going to take on that list? Who's going to look at that?
Didn't,
Well, you just said it.
Oh, you just said
Rich
them?
just gave it to us.
I said them?
You had,
Well, we have Katie Grace, Brandon Moore, John Bombara, he was on Zoom a couple times.
here's Carol.
Was he?
I don't know, you said it.
I'll go through them again. Brandon Moore was on Zoom, a couple of meetings. He never actually came to an in-person meeting. It's okay.
Sit with the front.
Katie Grace was here for a couple months. Max Post, the same thing, 2 or 3 months. And, yeah, I don't think John Babar attended a meeting, but I'll leave that to you.
I don't remember him. I'd have to look at like the first meeting's minutes.
I have suggested wording. It's a little bit long,
Take care.
but a sincere thank you to all those who contributed their valuable time, knowledge, experience, and ideas throughout this process. We are especially grateful to our town departments, boards and committees, staff members, community organizations, local businesses, and individual residents who took the time to participate, share their perspective, answer questions, provide historical knowledge, and offer thoughtful suggestions. The insight and engagement of so many people helped ensure that this work reflects not only the needs of our community today, but also the collective experience, character, and hopes of those who call our town home. Your willingness to contribute is deeply appreciated and is an important part of what makes our community stronger.
Did you just write that now?
I was just,
Yeah, yeah.
Just gonna-
Yeah.
I like it.
Wow.
You'll have to send it to me because I typed that.
Right now.
So the time today, I would say in decades to come.
Do we want a
This is
motion for
literally
this change?
shows that-
Should we vote for that, or should we vote for the whole package as presented?
Well, we'd have to
I think we
change this. That's the first paragraph, right, Meg?
Yep.
So separate decades.
So we'd have to change that, strike that
I
first.
think we should approve sections.
Yes.
It's going to get pretty complicated here, because if you turn the page, we got sponsors. Did we already include those?
But for decades to come.
Sponsors, we're sponsors.
Where are you looking?
Page 2.
On the bottom of the page.
Page one.
Page
We're on
one.
page
Did
one.
you print this out yourself?
It's on page 2. I have page 2.
Emily, I just sent it to you.
She has page 1.
Is Avenue on Main supposed to be
Sponsors
Grill
are
on
on
Main?
page one for us.
You must have printed it.
We just got different versions, different
Right.
fonts.
It's the one that's behind the real estate agency.
We're only, God help us, 20 minutes into
The
this
important
meeting.
thing is Grill on Main did not support or sponsor.
Call it.
If it is your desire to vote on this section on the acknowledgements, as written, thank you. We can do that. So I think it was a motion by Rebecca,
I'll second that.
seconded by Michael. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
Which is
Anybody abstaining? The ayes have it. Thank you.
Nicely done, Meg.
Well, I had a little help.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Was that AI?
Friend Al.
My AI's name is Apex.
Thank you, Apex. Okay, and as far as committee membership, that's where we started. I don't think we ended. Who's included and who isn't? We have Rob Leonardi here.
He contributed for
Oh, we
6
did.
months.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Formally resigned. I mean,
Yep. How about
he was part of it.
Max Postma? He was probably on for about 3 months, former select person.
I don't remember him being involved. I don't remember Katie Grace being involved either, but I came a little bit later.
All of them
Yeah, these are
attended
ones
in one way or another,
talking about
except
ones
for
to
John
add.
Bombara.
We're only on the committee for a few months.
You're correct. I think to look back at the original first set or second set of minutes, to look at the attendance, and then roll on from there type deal. But you're correct. I think he was on the list originally, but John never showed up.
I didn't bring
I think it was
Hold on, I think
volunteers.
I've got them down.
Correct,
Yeah, as I understand it.
right.
I think we had even discussed, does he even know he's on the board at one point?
He knows
Correct.
now.
I remember that conversation
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
where someone was going to reach out to see if he even
He
knows
knew,
he's
right.
been appointed.
Correct.
Right.
Okay, so the very first meeting, Matt Benoit, Rich Preston, Linda Brown, Mike, I'm going to vouch your last name, so I'm not even going to bother, Max Postma, Gordon Larrabee, Katie Grace, Carol Gogolinsky, Rob Manerick, and that's who was at the very first meeting.
Doesn't sound like,
I
is
was
that
here
from my
since the
minutes?
beginning.
Yep, the March 20th minutes.
Okay.
Seems like you've always been here for.
By the second meeting, Meg and Brandon Moore were added. The third meeting, back in May, Max and Katie Grace had both resigned.
Max?
Postma, Maxwell Postma.
Oh,
He was a rep from Selectmen, and Ross has filled in
Right.
since his resignation.
so,
Ross, you took his place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Ross Smith here. Yep. I think we should just stick with what's here. These are the people that finished the whole thing. That's it.
Yeah, but a lot of them participated a lot of time in the beginning,
Yep.
and we did use their input. They were involved.
they were on the committee.
They were, right.
So, but we thank committees in the acknowledgement.
Those are other
Other
committees.
committees.
It doesn't say other committees. It says
Maybe it should.
committees. So-
But actually, so when you sent to Emily, did that say other committees?
Yep.
So how about having, the full-timer section here, and then we can have a couple honorable mentions, but...
Like I said,
or
if
we
we're
could
saying
just-
full-timers, we're not full-timers. We haven't been here from day one.
How about if you excuse the expression, anybody that's warmed a seat in this room?
Right.
I'll throw a motion on the table where anybody that participated and was on this board, and they are mentioned in the minutes, at any point on this master plan committee, that they shall be mentioned.
They're mentioned in the
As part of the
minutes
committee.
as present.
Second,
Mentioned under number 2, master plan committee.
Right. And
I'll
they've been
second.
present.
Second.
Either via Zoom or physically in a seat. And they're in any of the minutes of this entire process.
They were appointed.
They were part of the committee.
Because even if you're remote in, you're
Correct.
in attendance.
Okay, so we're just going to add to this list, because we already have Robert. John was not here. It would just be Brandon, Katie, and Max.
Right.
We're going to add.
That's what I have written down, yeah.
I think that's a fair way to do it, because they did participate, and they did volunteer their time to be part of the committee.
Brandon
Didn't
Moore.
leave because they didn't like it. I mean,
You got Rob
lives
Leonardi in there
change.
too, so you got 4.
Correct.
Yeah, he's already on the list.
Oh, there he is, okay. So what was it, Brandon?
Brandon,
Katie.
Katie, and Max.
Yeah.
Brandon Moore.
Moore.
Katie Grace Dudley. Max Postma.
It's Katie Grace Dudley.
So there should be 16 total, is that right?
Yep.
Should also mention the principal of the high school who set us up on that day we went and did the survey with the kids.
Well, that would be in the,
Yeah, right now, we're just working on the committee members, right?
Okay, yeah. When we
Yeah,
get
they're doing one section at a
Did you have school officials in there?
well, that would be in the acknowledgement.
Right, in her superficial statement there. Apex.
The challenge is, if you go back 2.5 years, there's a lot of places we went. We even did a site
The town tour.
tour, yeah. We hit a lot of spots. It'd be quite an extensive list. I think it's good to include everybody. People were really gracious and helpful. But where do you draw the line there?
It's tough.
Then you could even get into the workshop and all the residents get into the workshop.
Right.
Yeah.
We could just
How
say
about
everyone.
the whole family that came down?
Acknowledge everyone.
Right, right. Where do you stop? Yeah.
Where do you stop? Backing up a bit, so we're good with the 16 we cited as members, board members?
Oh, my other question was, do we want to put people's, like what boards or committees you represented, or just have your names? Or I can add that to a different paragraph later down where we talk about community engagement, saying we had representation on the master plan committee from the planning board, select board, et cetera.
I was just saying various boards, committees, and commissions, in addition to residents at large.
Okay.
You're going to add,
Everyone's
No,
here.
she's saying putting a title next to all on.
No, I understand.
16 names.
but Meg already has that in the beginning, what she sent to Emily. It acknowledges committees and blah, blah,
It would say like Ross Smith, select board representative, or Mike Swicker, the planning board representative. Or do we just want to leave it just the names?
I
I
would,
think it's getting too much.
yeah, I would leave it as is.
We're all citizens of the town. What board you're on really doesn't matter. We're all from the town of Douglas.
Yeah.
I'm on the
doesn't
finance
matter.
committee, but I don't know if I was their representative or not.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
You are now, I guess.
I didn't leave it as the way it is.
Pick one.
Yeah.
I mean, at least personally, I don't feel that's necessary.
It wasn't done like that in the
Yeah, I
old
think
master
names is
plan.
fine.
Okay, cool.
We're all part of the same community.
Yeah, let me just double check
On the
what you
bottom
have.
there.
Brandon, is it Postma?
POSTMA.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Great.
Thank you. Okay. Where are we?
Town of Douglas. We have
Yay!
John
Are we taking a
Charbonneau.
vote on that?
I don't think we have to vote on everyone,
Yeah.
right?
I think we've got a lot to go through here. and
Yeah.
If we just hit the whole thing at the end.
Well, the
I think
town,
we only vote if we're going to change something.
that whole paragraph was a big
Well,
change.
okay, so I'm going to throw a wrench. Are we adding that to Town of Douglas, Mapinoy?
No,
Why not?
because he's not here anymore.
Yes,
Well,
we are. He's
neither
starting
was
the
Katie
process.
Grace Dudley.
And it's in the
Dudley, I
minutes.
She
mean,
was actually pretty instrumental. in-
Correct.
big time.
So,
I personally think.
He did that big chart on that
Right.
whiteboard,
Yeah.
The one we don't look at?
the one we don't look at.
Yeah,
Then you're going to have to put,
but he was here for every
He
meeting.
got the $115,000 grant.
Correct.
Yeah, he did quite a bit.
So add,
Add him, and you could say
Matt Benoit.
previous or prior Director of Community Development.
right.
Yes.
motion to add Matt Benoit to the Town of Douglas.
Second,
The
Third.
discussion? Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Those abstaining, the ayes have it. Thank you.
He's going below John?
Yeah, he goes
Between,
below
above,
John.
in the middle, between John and Jen?
So in between?
In
Yeah.
between?
yeah.
And his title will be prior Director of Community Development.
Prior or former?
Former.
Yeah.
Former?
Former.
Are we doing Matt or Matthew?
You mean?
You do Matthew.
Yeah.
What do we say, former?
Yeah.
Are we moving on to consultant team? That is your pleasure. Any thoughts?
I mean, we had a ton of people on Zoom. I remember there was this Zach. I mean, should we mention?
Yeah, I can add everyone who presented and attended the workshop.
Well, the workshop would have been like, what, 20 people?
Well, from CMRPC.
I didn't go, so I don't know.
Yeah, you had Kerry Solver. and,
Yeah, it was
you know,
Carrie.
There's somebody at the history table with me.
Sure.
I can't remember.
Yeah, if you guys are fine with me adding everyone, I will definitely add.
Is that under the consultant team?
Please.
They put effort in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they spent the hours.
A printing cost just went up.
I know. That was my first thought. But I don't say stuff like that anymore.
Moving on to sponsors.
Now, who is Avenue on Main? Is that supposed to be the grill on Main?
That's the hairdresser that's behind the SCE
All right.
real estate
Okay.
agency.
So Emily, I defer to you. Was it 6 total?
Yeah, because some of them donated more.
Couple
like
more?
a couple,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
But we had 6 total businesses.
So these are businesses that donated.
I told them we would thank them in the
Prizes.
master plan, so this felt like the right place.
No, they stepped up.
They did.
Do you make a motion that we accept the sponsors as written?
I thought we were only motioning if there was if we were changing. All right.
I'm good either way. What's the pleasure of the committee?
Well, where are we? Are
I
you
don't
moving
want
on?
to fuss.
Move on.
So this would be a good time, I guess, for letter to the community. You could pass these out. Grab one.
Are they in as small a font as your minutes? You know what's funny? You used to yell at me that I had to put everything in really large font.
I like the large font. I didn't do the teeny font, believe me.
Oops.
The bigger the better.
Oh,
I guess
it
that's
has to be, yes,
Yeah, we are.
oh, listen, doing it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Mine down below.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't know if we were send up to a sign. Thank you.
So Jen was amazing. Community Development Office helped me with this. She put it on our stationery. I did make the changes the committee recommended, including the capital Cs, Bob.
I didn't get to that
Yeah,
point.
Cs everywhere. Yeah. I did add on the last paragraph, I added that those who are interested in being on the implementation committee, that the appointing authority is the planning board. To give that a little bit of clarity, so those who read it know what it is, why it is, and who they contact if they're interested when the time comes. And Jen put together the signature page. It's going to be tight. So those with expansive signatures, you'll have to control yourself a bit, like me. Any questions or comments, amendments at this point? Oh, dear. One thought I had was, should we include, this does not include those people we added on the list of members.
Just thinking of that.
So,
Well, this is kind of like we're approving the final plan, I think.
I can roll with that.
I'm good with that.
Signing off of the, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're here present at the
This is at the
be
end.
able to give that signature.
Because if we add one more, we have to add another signature page.
Right.
And this will be dated.
Try to avoid that.
This will have a date, and if they're not here, they don't
Oh,
sign.
that works, that's good.
Yeah.
No, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
So if I can, I'd like to collect your signatures before we leave tonight.
Did Margaret come in and sign later?
Oh, yeah, no, I'll chase those.
Yeah.
I'll chase them down.
Everybody else.
I mean, there's going to be redundancies, but I think it's good. It sees who's on planning, who's on master plan. Any questions, comments, amendments on these as presented?
No mention of a tunnel on here, but.
Or pizza party.
Or pizza.
Look at that slide.
I'm not sure of the term current day, the day part. I think the word current is enough. I don't know, just the word current day, that's...
Current and future needs.
Where are you?
to me.
We, for the past several years, the committee has explored current and future needs.
I don't know, that's just a nitpick on my part, but current day seems a little...
Yeah, it's just a phrase, it doesn't have to be.
I'd say leave it in. I mean, this is as we look at it today,
Yeah.
which is the current day. Not, you know, we've made so many changes. What we were first presented with was past.
Did you want to vote on that, or should we just accept it by acclamation?
Good job.
Thank you. Thanks.
Appreciate it.
If I had an emergency come up, I gotta step out. I'll be back in like 30 minutes.
Okay.
I gotta fly.
So moving on. Table of comments speaks for itself.
Actually,
Oh, go for it.
Oh, this should be good.
Go for it.
the 3 chapters that you sent us, chapter 3 on those 3 chapters is land use.
Yeah, I told the person to redo it. So chapter 7 will be land use, wrapping it all up.
You mean chapter 9?
It's chapter 7 because it starts with a few non-chapter elements. So should we?
Oh, yeah, okay. I did. Yeah, never mind. Sorry, I'm looking at table of contents, yeah.
Is there a better way to lay that out so it's not confusing if you look at
Sorry.
maybe just bullets? Does bullets look better? And then I could write out chapter 1.
Or you could do like I.
Yes.
Says the library.
Roman numeral.
Library thing today.
Sorry.
You know, the graphic design person's gonna make it pretty, and I'll leave it to her to figure out.
Okay.
But I'll tell her just to make it clear.
Okay.
Okay.
Never mind, I'm done then.
But this is the order where they are gonna be.
Okay.
I personally like the Roman numeral thing. I see that used a lot.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
Hi, Sam.
Hi.
So what are we changing to Roman numerals?
Table of contents.
Table of contents.
The 1 through 11?
Why?
I actually think the original, the 98 master plan might have actually been, was it?
So, I mean, it's just how many people nowadays really know Roman numerals,
Right.
Well, you know what?
right?
Now
So
that-
let's go.
I'll write it in
Let's
cursive,
come into
too.
reality here, right? Unless you're into football for the Super Bowl,
It's
how
good
often do you see it?
It's good for them to learn.
Nobody's going to be able to read our signatures.
Right?
Just ask Apex.
Aaron didn't
Nick's got that
put it
figured.
through, it's fine.
So here's a quiz. As you come in the door, every time you've come in here a gazillion times, there are some Roman numerals etched in the stone.
Yep.
On the right as you come in. Does anybody know what they are?
No.
1925 and 1958.
Bingo.
Now, do you actually know what they are, or do you just know what they are because of the dates of
I
the
could read
building?
Roman.
Oh.
I'm old, I could read them. I was with the Romans.
God, that explains so much.
So
You're older than me, because I came over on the Mayflower.
So are we changing it or leaving it?
Are we really arguing over who's older?
No.
I've never heard anyone do that. That's a first. I'm older. No, I'm older.
I think leaving, you know,
I would rather see it numbered
Emily, I meant like Roman numerals for the non-chapter elements and then regular numbers for the chapters.
I'm looking at the table of contents, is that where we are?
Yeah, well, it's just, the problem is it's going to get confusing because technically population and housing is chapter 1. But when you look at the table of contents, it says 3.
People on their toes.
I'm going to look at other master plans and see how they did it, because now I'm like...
Say that again, Rebecca.
Papers,
You lost
there is a form there, it's Roman numerals.
Because we don't have a
Numbers and
completed
then,
thing to look at, and we
lowercase
never
letters.
have,
I know.
Kind of
we're
goes
running
in
into this
succession.
problem now.
Depending on larger categories.
Chapter 1 is technically population and housing, but look at the table of contents. What's chapter 1 say?
3.
I think it just has the designer.
Well, I think 1
Yeah,
and
I'll
2
have
should
to
be
make sure that
1
it's
and
right.
2
But it's
eyes.
clear.
Well, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
population housing should start at 1,
Yeah.
Right.
economic development 2,
Yep,
and so on.
And then implementation and appendix, 3 I's and IB. Yeah.
Right.
Or no.
I agree with that,
So that only
because
the
this will be
chapters get A
confusing after you
Big
just
time.
pointed that out.
Sorry.
I think...
I told you I'm the person that finds those.
Make a motion that only the chapters get a number,
Oh, yeah,
and
I
the
like,
others get a numeral.
I'll second that.
Okay.
We have a motion and second on the table. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, those abstaining, the ayes have it. Thank you.
sorry, I took the easiest thing and made it complicated.
We haven't even got to the hard stuff.
Would you attach to implementation 3 eyes?
Yeah.
And appendix was a .v?
Yes.
I mean, IV.
The IV. Something dot B.
Yeah.
I need IB a coffee.
And what's the introduction and community, 1 and 2?
1 and 2.
Wrong.
I and I.
Aye. That was a good catch, Rebecca.
All right, the next section, page 4. So this is where, and yeah, I definitely want your feedback on this. So I introduced just what is like the concept of a master plan. Why are we doing this? What's its purpose? And then I go into how to kind of read this master plan. So going into describing, the chapters, how we break it down by key findings and priorities, and then recommendations.
Is this kind of a standard format for most master plans?
I would say so, yeah. But it's whatever you want it to be at the same time.
I meant like wording and stuff, like, is this kind of the standard script that,
I would say so, yeah. I mean, I put my own words in there, but I did read a few other master plans just to get a sense of what they did.
You sent this out to us, right?
Yes.
Yes, I read it. I thought it looked
Okay, good.
Instead of commas in the 4th paragraph, can we use semicolons to separate the various
Oh, yeah.
sections?
You mean like between population and housing, semicolon, economic development, or what do you mean?
Right, after housing.
Okay.
That's not confusing, but you get down to natural, cultural, and historic resources, what does it end?
Oh, yeah,
So-
that's all commas.
Yeah, that's all commas, so if you use a semicolon, now you're separating the groups.
Yeah.
Yes, no?
Yeah, no, it's something we're used to seeing, but nobody else is, so they wouldn't catch, they would be like, huh?
Yeah, I can see the confusion. I think we just thought semicolon separate an independent clause of sentence.
Correct, groups.
Sentences, I thought. But it seems to work here.
Miss Marvel would give you a good check mark on that English paper, picking that up. Fifth grade teacher.
Page 6, Emily. The text in this timeline, would it be possible to bump up the font a little bit
Oh,
on the
yeah.
descriptions? Because that's going to be tough for some people to read, I think.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, the headings, the bubbles are fine, it's just the black and white text. If you could bump that up a little bit, that would be great.
On the overview, are we there yet? Overview.
Page 5, second paragraph. The plan, should that be the master plan?
Almost there.
Yeah, I can change it to master.
Or the plan should not be, the P should not be capitalized. But I'd say put master.
Yeah, master.
It's used later on.
Yeah, it has it below in the other paragraph, has the plan, so.
Carol, did you have something?
I did on page 7, town first row is a farming community, and it's, I think what we've left out, though, is that it was also logging. That was one of the big things in the beginning. In fact, the sawmill over there on Cedar Street is said to be one of the oldest sawmills in the country.
We had never discussed it,
To put that in.
but you want to add it now.
I think farming and logging, just put that in because it is important.
Rebecca, do you know when the name was changed from New Sherborne to Douglas?
Yeah, it should be in the historical section. Give me 1 second, I'll get it for you.
Just ask Kate.
Look smarter than that.
So what were you recommending in what sentence and what specifically?
First rule is a farming and logging community.
Farming and logging.
And logging, yeah.
Actually, we were known for our wonderful cedar shingles.
That's right.
But that's not logging.
What is that?
I think logging is more of a, we ship somewhere
Lumber
else.
or whatever?
Well, logging, you have to cut a tree to get the shingle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Farming and
Forestry?
logging.
Yeah.
Forestry?
Forestry is kind of like, they were trying to keep the forest, or they weren't trying to keep them.
Yeah.
It's not keeping the forest, it's regulating. So you are logging, you are thinning, you are, but I'm just trying, there's a different word.
How to word it, yeah.
Not processing.
Timber processing was a big part of this
Yeah.
thing. You know, as far as farming, when you go up into the Douglas State Forest, there are very few stone walls.
What about like
Which
logging?
means there wasn't much
Yeah.
agriculture going on there at all.
You get the idea of logging, you understand.
Right. I think logging.
I like logging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Farming and logging community. That segues into a mill-based manufacturing.
So in 1746 was the first reference to the Douglas District. The Douglas District appears in the warrant for the first town meeting held under that name. So it was technically 1746. And Douglas was spelled with 2 S's at the time in that warrant.
The reason I ask is, was the town incorporated prior to that, or was that when they changed their name?
Okay, so actually, town wasn't incorporated until 1780. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm getting the right date on there. 1775 was the first time Douglas was officially incorporated per a lot of things, and during 1775, a bunch of towns were incorporated.
By the state.
By the state.
Okay.
So it's one of those weird, technically, we say 1746, but according to the state, if you go onto the State Department, we are listed at 1775, along with a bunch of other states.
Let's stick with 1746. It's on every sign in town.
Yeah, it's one of those like really weird.
Originally incorporated in 1740.
Bob, you were there.
That's when our
I
name
made the
became
sign.
Douglas.
What's that?
We're no
I
longer
made the
New
sign.
Sherburne.
He logged a log.
That's how I built my long
First
home.
town meeting was 1746 as well, yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Rebecca.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. I didn't know if it was incorporated prior to that as New Sherborne. Sounds like
Nope,
it was later.
we were just, they had I sent you the stuff, they had actually petitioned in 17-something to disband from New Sherborne. And now, of course, I can't find it, because whenever I'm looking for something,
1735.
1735, yeah, 1735, they had petitioned to separate from New Sherborne. They kept the name of New Sherborne. That's when Dr. Douglas came around promising money, and we all know how that went.
I mean, that's a really interesting story, but it might be too little too late now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah.
See, that's the story.
It's in the history section.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep this one more
Yeah.
broad, and
Sounds
then,
Oh,
Okay.
that's noted in the history section?
Yeah.
Good.
That's when Bob
great.
moved them out of town.
All right, thank you.
So are we voting on anything or moving on?
Any other questions, comments
What page are we on?
on the description? Well, my pages are different. I don't know why I have large fonts and a few
well.
more pages.
So you on the same one as the rest of us?
Yeah, thank you. So,
Is this the vision statement we spent 3 months on?
That's right.
oh, God.
Motion to approve.
Wait a minute, let me check on that.
Hold on.
not going back to that.
I
purposely
So we
left all
voting on the
that
vision
stuff
statement?
home.
It was the word that
That was painful.
right? It's gone, it's gone.
Okay.
I'll second Bob's motion.
Is that an official motion, or?
Anything to keep us talking about the vision statement again.
Okay.
So we're on page 8, even though you got a different page?
Yeah, mine's like 86. Big one.
Here,
Okay.
you want-
So we have a motion on the table made by Bob,
Here's another one if you want.
seconded by Ross.
Yeah.
We need a motion to not approve any changes?
If we're not changing it, we had said earlier, but we seem to be
Well,
hot on.
we have
Voted
changed
on.
stuff and not voted on it. So, like adding logging, we've already
At the
gone
beginning, I
there.
said, let's vote on this all together.
Yeah, I know.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
What is your pleasure, committee?
By consensus, the vision statement is good.
By acclamation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. Good.
And everything before that, the overview, timeline,
With the corrections.
Right.
correction.
Just those couple of corrections.
There weren't many corrections, so good.
Emily's like, hey.
All right. Yeah, then the community engagement section. I mean, I just tried to do kind of a brief summary of committee, community survey, the workshop, stakeholder interviews, the outreach we did with the students, business survey, photo contest, and just general outreach.
So comment was made about the principal. If any place, this might be the spot to plug the help that he gave.
Yeah, let's see.
Just saying, like, a comment was made about how helpful he was especially. This might be the spot to be like, with the help of the principal.
School principal. If you're going to mention principal, you've got to
Yeah.
mention principal of what?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying this would be the spot to,
What was his name?
Oh, Robert Ringett.
Well, now you're adding a name
Oh, okay.
where nobody else has had a name. So just say school principal. He's the principal of all the schools?
no, the high
What's the difference? You got the high school, you got the middle school, you got the
Right.
middle school. What-
And it was the high school that it was
high
like,
school.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say high school principal, okay.
Yeah, high school principal.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just saying, he was specifically mentioned at one point, that would be the spot to like slide him in if he really wanted
All right,
to.
where are we entering his,
In community engagement, the first paragraph?
No, under the,
Survey and workshop.
the student survey and workshop area.
Where, what page is that?
Any survey?
10.
Oh my God.
Oh, we're not here.
10, and then it goes over to 11.
Guys,
So I'm
skipping
taking the
ahead.
top of page 11, where we talk about when we actually visited the school, and we had the roundtable discussion, because he was there, like,
Yeah,
helping
that's-
facilitate, and he set it up and everything, so
Yeah, probably right in that paragraph, somehow work it in.
visited the high school.
Well, seeing as we're on page 10, up at the top, under master plan open house, the second sentence, the drop-in event offered pizza and refreshments and gave participants 2 opportunity to visit. I should say an opportunity.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
yeah, 2 to Ann, A-N?
You're right.
Just grammar, but yeah,
Ah,
it's a good catch.
Good catch.
Thank you.
It's kind of weird to have just one on that side.
The Appendix B that's mentioned twice, that's all going to be in coinciding with table of contents. That's all, okay.
Yeah. So that was also, I sent a link to it in the email that I'd sent out, but so I thought it would be a good idea to have an appendix to include things like the survey results, if folks wanted to reference that, any of the outreach materials that we use, like the flyers, the postcard that we had sent out a couple years ago. And there were just a few like tables that just kind of looked weird in the actual chapter, and they felt more like reference. They weren't really like helping build the argument or the findings for the chapter. So there's just a few I included in there as well. So it should all be stuff you've seen before.
The appendix, that's going to add in its entirety our survey results. That was hundreds of pages, wasn't it?
Huge.
Are you doing like the full survey, or are you doing like the pretty little?
It was the condensed results. So I don't know if we necessarily need to print it out when we do, but like having it available online for people to reference, I think would be fine.
In its entirety. I would rather, I mean, you're excluding a lot of people.
Oh, so you do want the
That's just my opinion. Everybody who, if you're going to put it in there, put everybody's.
I think you just put a link.
Twofold.
List is available on.
Twofold.
Filled out a survey?
No.
You can put a link as well as saying a copy of the full survey is available at the library. We do have a copy of the full survey at the library. It will be staying at the library in the archive. It is not going anywhere.
Well, what's the use of having a copy of the survey if the surveys are done?
No, I meant the results.
Oh, yes, the results.
The results, I'm sorry, I meant the results. We have a full copy of the results at the library, if anybody ever wanted to, on top of the link, for anybody who wanted to see hard copy.
That'll drive people to the library.
Yeah.
So you scanned them?
Well, when Emily sent them out, I saved it, and then we actually printed off a copy for the library.
Thank you.
Of both the student survey and the town survey?
I'm pretty sure, and if I didn't, when Emily shares the link, I can always just print it off.
I just want to make sure what we're adding. And I've got because I'm doing the minutes.
Yeah, I'll make sure we've got everything at the library for people to view. And plus, all of my stuff will eventually end up in the archives for complete stuff, so it'll all be there.
Emily, under the business survey, the sentence that begins, "A letter containing the survey link was mailed to all businesses operating in Douglas?"
Yep.
Businesses, yeah.
Is that like people that have home businesses or just?
You got the correct word a couple words later in that same sentence. Right? Businesses.
Yep.
ES.
Yes.
Have we made a correction? Is that what
Business to businesses.
Where?
Right here. Businesses to all businesses, because this should be plural.
ES?
All businesses, ES. And the same word is right there. The correct word. So we'll just do it.
Okay, yeah.
Will a link go in this document?
Did Emily hear that?
I got it.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Will there be a link in this document to where the plan is available?
Sure, yeah. Like online, yeah.
I kind of ask because links have what they call half-lives. Like and the half-life of a link is maybe a year. So if you got 100 links, 50 of them are dead in a year, or whatever the half-life is. I don't know if we're going to have this link supported for a full 20 years.
20 years.
Right, yeah. So maybe we just say the full plan could be viewed on the Town of Douglas website or something? Just directing people, but not an exact link.
Maybe that's better, as long as we, as a town, support it.
Like I said, we can keep hard copies.
Yeah, hard copies will remain available at the library.
Yeah.
And, you know, an online version is available through the Town of Douglas website or something. I'm just uncomfortable putting a link in, a live link in a document that's going to be 20 years old. We don't even know what the internet will look like in 20 years.
But if you could just send me links to everything so I can make sure that I do actually have hard copies printed off of everything.
My question is, how can we guarantee a digital version of whatever the future will bring 20 years from now? Because all these links are going to a source, are going to a server. If that goes away...
Might not even exist anymore.
You can't.
Yeah, that's right.
Could be a different means of communication.
So,
Just like a CD or an 8-track, right?
Yeah.
The only,
Here and it's gone.
microfilm is the only enduring form of
Yeah.
Media.
Preserving.
media. It's the only one.
is there a cost?
Oh, yeah.
That's a rhetorical question, but is there a large cost? Because I'm thinking, how can we retain this for not just 20 years, but someone's doing research 50 years from now? What will be available?
So let me ask this, through CMRPC, what are they recommending to the communities for preserving this document? Or are they just staying out of that?
Well, it's going to be printed, right? It is.
I mean that's one of the reasons why I try to make sure I've got as much printed as possible, because I do not trust digital.
Yes, and I agree.
So it's going to be printed.
Yeah, one copy.
At the library. Only
One
one copy is going to be printed?
Seems to me that's the way it's going. We still don't have an answer on how many copies.
What's in our contract? They supply one copy.
Right.
Copy.
Now it's up to us if we want to
Yeah, we
produce
need to get
additional.
more. We need to get additional copies.
Okay, how do we figure out how much that's going to cost?
Oh, I did get a quote. If you give me a second, I
All
can
right.
pull it
Okay.
up. I did it like a month or two ago. Let me see.
Hurry up.
It's in my email somewhere.
The pizza's getting cold.
The thing is,
Smell
the
it.
archive, I do have budget at the archive, so if worst came to worst, I could use some of the archive budget to get a copy for the library. I would be willing to do that, to make sure that we've got a preserved copy there.
Well, we're looking for maybe like 10 copies.
No, I'm just saying, but to make sure we've got more than,
Yeah.
Emily's going to look, see how much it'll cost the copy.
Are you using microfiche now? Are you using...
we don't use anything like that. I'm just saying it's the most stable form.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, it is one of the only forms that does not require any special machinery. At the end of the day, you can just hold it up to light and you can see it.
So that's what I'm asking, is what would be the most enduring medium for someone wanting to look at this for research 30, 40 years from now?
Printed.
Even beyond the 20 years?
Printed.
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 Worked for Leonardo da Vinci, we still read his stuff.
Yep.
But you have to have multiple copies in case there's fires or water damage. I mean, how many from 1998 are there now?
Well, I'm going to say CMRPC would always have the main hard copy.
Yeah, we would always keep it on.
They would always have that as a permanent archive file, no matter what happened. So, correct?
Do you have the one from the 90s? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yours?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we didn't do it.
They didn't do it.
So we wouldn't keep it on, but we do have the ones we have.
Who did it?
Decades ago.
Then?
I don't know that...
Not the Master Plan and Implementation Committee. I mean, the first.
No, we don't know what
master-
CMRPC will be in 20 years. If
I
it
mean,
will be.
we didn't
All
write it on our
merged into
own.
another
There were planners out of
commission.
Hopkinton.
And I've seen
Was that Bobrowski?
regional planning authorities clean out spaces as they move, and I've seen things leave that, you know, it's like, oh yeah, there used to be a lot of documents on this shelf, but now it's a nice video blackboard or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
It's like,
And a
where'd
lot
they
of
go?
places are digitizing things, and once they digitize, they will destroy original copies.
Yeah.
So did you find out how much it's going to cost to print?
Yeah, so I reached out to a few printing companies.
Yeah.
So Alpha Graphics said they would do 5 bound color copies for $353. Miles Press, which I think is in Auburn,
Yeah.
said they would do the same thing for $240 or 10 copies for $321, so that's better.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I think those were the two that he did, and then Staples was expensive.
I would be willing to buy a copy myself, so would that be about $35?
Give or take, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Emily would
My
be
other thought too is it something that Valley Tech, the student at Valley Tech could do?
possibly. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Do it
me
as
see
a
if we
print
can-
project, yeah.
Right.
Paying for the students.
Do we know if there's any, it's a rhetorical question, I guess, any wiggle room in the budget? Because I know sometimes little money is put here, and monies are put there.
Is there ever
Any of the, let's call it this and that money. Is there any this and that money bouncing around doing that?
It's hard to say. I mean, if we're talking a matter of
You got to ask Jeannie.
a few $100, it's probably not impossible, you know? I'm sure we can wiggle something.
It might also be a way to generate a little bit of curiosity from young people about it. And that's what this plan is
Yeah.
about, you know?
Right.
That's what we say it right there.
You mean sending it to Valley Tech? Is
Yeah,
that what you mean?
to be printed, yeah.
And I think all you've got is cost of supplies, really.
Well, we'd get a yes or no, I guess, and then we find out.
Yeah.
If they say no, then we go on to,
Right.
When it comes to the implementation committee,
yeah.
they're going to need a copy.
Right.
I don't have a laptop.
Right.
I'm not going to do this on my phone,
Yeah, right.
right? You're not bringing in a laptop.
No,
Right.
I want a copy.
Yeah,
Where are we on this?
at the end.
We were at the business survey talking about the links for the different,
Plus, I want, yeah.
Ready to vote?
And where to get our copy.
Hold
Hard
on,
copy.
John.
I think we were at photo contest.
No. Funny guy. So vote in its entirety?
I think so.
Yes. Obviously, with that, it's discussed.
Well, that's up to the committee to decide. Is there anything else contained in this document? If anyone has any questions or comments, considerations? As far as I'm concerned, we're never in a rush for this thing. I'm not.
on the website and other media, why was out of the 3 newspapers, was the Blackstone Valley Express the one chosen?
I don't know. I knew you would catch that. I was just going through my notes, and that's the one that I had written down. Okay.
Okay, I just wondered. I was like,
I did do the Douglas Mill.
I just, out of all the newspapers, I'm like, that was the one that I'm like, oh,
We
okay.
could put local newspapers. What about what's the other one?
There's the New Oxbridge Times and the Blackstone Valley Tribune.
Right, yeah.
I don't think we ever reached out to the Tribune. I don't remember.
The Tribune, you did.
We did? Okay.
The Tribune's the one that comes out weekly. The Express is the one that comes out monthly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
And I think that's why it stuck out more, because that's the monthly as opposed to the weekly one.
So we need to add the other two.
Yes. Yeah, that's fine, right?
Or just put
Local newspapers. What's everybody feel about that?
I just thought it was like...
Because it is, we're picking one above all the others, and that somebody from the Tribune might read this and say, hey,
Well, if you're
why
gonna
are they
express in there,
slighting us?
You need to put
Right.
Tribune in there.
Or we just say local newspapers.
No, I'd mention the actual papers, because they may not be there in 20 years either.
So it's the New Oxbridge Times, the Blackstone Valley Express, and the Blackstone Valley Tribune.
Blackstone Valley Tribune.
Yep, those are the 3. 2 are monthly, and the Tribune is weekly.
Thank you. Anybody else? Dan?
I can't even see, but so Town of Douglas website, we're not talking about the Facebook page. So Uxbridge has like uniquely Uxbridge as an Uxbridge page, right? Does Douglas have like something similar to that?
We have like 10 Facebook pages.
Yeah.
Under Douglas, that's probably
But they're
Valley
not
Douglas,
official Douglas Facebook.
Discussing Douglas, Dynamic.
They're admin by other people.
You're
I
right.
don't think uniquely Uxbridge is the town either.
No.
We got the Douglas Mill.
There you go.
But that's part of the town, that's the library.
So we wouldn't want uniquely Uxbridge like parody or something similar along those lines. Notably Northbridge
We've got,
wasn't.
Oh, they're up.
we've got Dynamic Douglas, we've got,
Dynamic Douglas, okay, good, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
just check.
But, you know, we didn't
There's a few.
advertise anything directly with them, right?
no, I think stuff ended up on those pages one way or another. People
But they were
shared.
forwarded from somewhere else.
Not that we did them.
We didn't post them there. Or shared.
Yeah, I mean, we said we use, project team use a combination of social, digital, and traditional media. So I think that kind of covers that. We did do outreach to social media.
I don't think we want to put down the names of them.
No, I'm fine with that.
Because all of a
To
sudden,
Bob's point,
something very
Facebook pages
controversial
come and
comes
go
on
all
one of
the
those
time,
sites
so
that we don't know
keep
anything
it
about.
general.
Can't use the word Douglas anymore. Or master, right, of course.
Just to be clear, we're referring to this document as the non-chapter elements, correct?
Yep.
Thank you. All right. Any other comments, considerations, additions, subtractions?
Where did we land on, we have printed copies with me?
Just one.
Yeah, the contract says
Yeah.
we can give the town one.
and it's up to us to
Right.
look into getting more. So we
Which
can't
we will-
change that.
yeah.
Okay.
I guess the cost of printing has gone very high. I mean, 25 years ago, if you remember, Carol, we had quite a few printed, maybe, I don't know, more than 50?
And we had a lot, yeah.
We had a lot of them, boxes and boxes of them. Now we're struggling to get one.
Emily, what was the options? The two printers? I want to write those down.
Yes. From Miles Press, they said they could do 5 bound color copies for $240 and 10 for $321.
10 for 3,
$321.57.
all right, and that's Miles Printing
Miles Press.
Press.
They are located in Auburn.
How many pages is this document total?
We don't know yet, right?
A good question.
Oh, yeah.
It's not final, right?
I have an account at Minuteman up in Ulster.
I think I had asked them to quote me on 182 pages, because that's how much it was with the, as a Word document, but I'm not sure yet with the new formatting. It might be less, because we've got like kind of
Does
doubling
that
up on
include
the,
appendices too?
that would not include
So we
appendices.
got, we got to wait to see how long.
Yeah.
In 1998, it was 309.
309 copies.
No.
No, 309 pages.
So, yeah, so we don't know yet.
And that includes
What
like
was the
the,
second option?
Appendices.
yeah.
You mean the second, the other
company.
company is Alpha Graphics.
Alpha?
Yep.
I'm writing this down. Don't speak faster than I can write. Okay, next.
Alpha Graphics. And they did 5 bound color copies for $353.
So they're more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
353 total, and Miles Press was how many? I'm sorry, I didn't miss it.
Yeah.
240.
240 for 5.
But we're talking about like the really nice bound copies. We had also talked about doing like, not photocopies, but like, yeah, but like regular printer type copies that aren't quite the high quality of.
Like a
bound.
ring bound.
Yeah.
Something like a ring bound.
Yeah, like for the binding itself, yeah, they did like the comb binders kind of thing, or
Yeah,
the ring binder.
binders and like the,
that.
yeah, the nice
It's not like
paper.
a book binder, right?
No, I thought we had talked about doing the spiral binding.
Yeah, oh yeah, spiral.
Okay.
Yep.
John, how about if we approach to get a placeholder on the town warrant for the fall for $1,000 to print 30 copies?
We'll have to talk to Gene about that, yeah. So we can do that.
30 copies would be sufficient. everybody, this team would get one, planning board would get one,
And hold some aside for the master plan and
and
implementation committee.
library, and have a couple copies here. I think 30 copies is more, that's,
I think that's overkill.
that's 10 for 321, and it might go cheaper if you get 30.
Yeah.
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 It does.
But even 10 at 31 would be 963.
Right.
So $1,000.
Yeah, $1,000.
We're tax-free.
Yeah.
And we would get a printer ready.
You want to put a digit? Yeah, because you need a number.
Yeah, and I could coordinate it, like help and everything.
That needs to go to town
Take a
meeting.
vote on that. Can we check with Blackstone Valley
I think we should.
first?
I think that's a great idea.
Then next meeting, have a better idea maybe on how many pages?
Yeah.
By having the page count, you can lock the number down even closer. So you might be able to get 35 or 40 for that dollar, or it might only be 20, or you ask for a little more. Get a closer page count, and with that, also ask Blackstone, and then if there's a fee to Blackstone, it might only be $500 for materials and not the labor. And then next meeting, take a final vote on, going to ask for this and go this way.
This would be a good time for Taos Valley Tech, because they're heading back to school. This would be a good time for Taos Valley Tech, because they're heading
Right,
back
well,
to
that's what I mean,
school.
it'll give time to ask some guys and everything else if they can do it and have it back to it.
Could I say something as being a member of the master plan? I think we should just go in and ask for the $1,000, and if we don't spend it, it just goes back into free
General
cash.
fund.
But we don't need to know that number right now.
Well,
We can get
you'd
as
be
many
surprised,
copies
that
as we can
October
get.
thing's coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, but
The warrant closes in September.
Yeah, the warrant closes
Yeah.
in September.
That's
I
2 weeks
don't think
away.
we can wait for another meeting.
is it before or after our next meeting?
I think it might be after.
We have one more meeting.
Yeah, I think, you know what, and are you going to get Valley Tech? They're not even in school right now. I say put it on the warrant. If we don't need it, we
Right.
won't use
Use
it,
it.
but let's have it.
And Jean
there.
will gobble it right back up.
Yeah. And like I said.
Just get a placeholder right
Get a
now.
place, so get it on there, and if we don't use it, we won't spend it. And,
Just get returned.
So who's going to do that?
Who puts it
Do
on
you
the
want to
warrant?
vote?
What entity?
I will take that before the selectmen to get it on the warrant.
So the selectmen put it on the warrant, Ross, or is it, we won't be dissolved?
We will ultimately approve the warrant, so.
But who would sponsor the warrant article?
The master plan would have to go
Master plan.
before, so you appoint somebody, I would volunteer for that, take it to the bank.
Okay. It would have to be soon. We're going to be dissolved in a month.
right, that's why I say we do it now.
Yes.
And
Is
the fund we
1,000
meet
enough?
on September 2nd?
Well, with these numbers, you're looking at 30 copies.
But we don't know the page count.
Second.
That's the thing. I don't know what they base that off of, how many pages.
I think it's.
Yeah, I'll have a better idea end of this week, early next week, what the page count will be. So,
Total pages and how many with color?
yeah, they would probably all have color.
All that I'm asking is, this quote was based off what page count? Did you
Oh,
give
sorry,
that?
it was 182 pages.
Is what you based it off?
Yes.
Okay.
First.
See, that's what I was getting.
And then right now, it's just a placeholder. We can always refine that until the day you sign that warrant.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Well, so my thought is, I mean, we should decide like who these copies going to go to, because I'm trying to scratch my brain. I can't think of like 4 people who would read this document, other than for a reference document. So like certain departments and committees can have one, schools can have one, library definitely, but
Implementation
who's going to
committee.
like take one? Implementation can have 2 copies.
Well, no,
we all need a copy. I don't have a computer to look at.
Yeah, I would definitely be digital. I would definitely read it on a computer for myself.
Carol, are you going to be digital?
I know, from 1998, I'm
Right.
still reading it.
So maybe
Yeah.
5 copies for the implementation
I want a
committee.
printed copy.
Yeah.
He wants a printed
All
copy.
my economic development came from that copy.
Right.
I think we didn't decide, I guess. I don't know if we did or not now. This committee would get one. Implementation committee would get one.
Our own printed copy.
Printed copy.
So that's 12
So we're
right
talking
there.
12,
12 here.
and we have to decide how large the implementation committee would be. That's up to the planning board, actually.
Can't we just print it here? Well, that's what I was saying. We were talking originally about doing a couple of nice ones for long-term. One to stay here, one to possibly go to the archive, whatever. And then we're talking about doing printed here or someplace that can go in binders where everybody could have. So you're not spending the extreme bucks to have like the high quality ones, but you still have the information.
If you have a clean master copy, I see what you're saying. Can we make copies? When you're talking something that might be over 200 pages.
Yeah, who's going to sit there and do that?
Well, there'd be some expense wherever we have that done here. You could take it to a printer, it would be cheaper than a book, but I don't know how much that would be. That's a possibility.
We still inquire with BBT. We might be surprised what
I agree.
come back at. Well,
But if they've already got their curriculum for the year, we better have that on the warrant.
Right.
You know?
I think, like, well, we still put it on, Karen, we still.
And put
still
it very
do
broad,
whether we use it or
printing
not.
of copies, you know, just.
Copies.
Yeah, printing of the master plan. It doesn't have to be high-end copies, it could just be printing of copies.
Does it have to have an amount, like 30 copies or 25 on the warrant?
Well, I think we just should say printing of copies. I don't think we've got...
Well, we're going to fine tune that in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
When we start getting prices,
Yeah.
but like Rich is saying, we need 12 right here, implementation. What was the implementation committee?
It started off with like 20,
Yeah,
and it ended up being 5 people.
yeah, right.
So-
Right,
15, nothing, 15?
yeah.
There's 27 right there.
Yeah.
Library, schools.
Like I said, library can have my copy, because I'm right there with it, so.
I think
Me and the
30
library are
is a
one of
good
those.
starting point.
I'll make a motion to start the process to get it on the warrant.
Seconded.
Any further discussion?
And you want
Motion made
me,
by, sorry?
you want me to do it?
Yes.
You volunteer.
Oh, I've already got my
I've
motion.
already got 2 articles on the warrant going, so what's a third?
Trifecta.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Rock star.
Should we expand that a bit? So we want to get on the warrant, we'll give a number, $1,000.
For $1,000.
Also, I think we should add exploring, contacting the vocational school.
Well, definitely.
Let's add that in there, so it's codified, so to speak. Anything else with this?
What's the other school in Charlton? BBT's, Bay Path.
Yeah, but they're not going to do it for us. They're going to do it for their own towns.
I think we should sponsor our own tech school.
Right, right.
Okay, so we have a motion. Are you okay with that motion?
Yeah.
I'll just say, it is entirely reasonable that we get a little bit of money to produce a document that's going to be around for 20 years.
Exactly.
Like, we did a lot of work here.
I think if we speak to it at a town meeting,
I mean, we're still referencing one that's 30 years old.
Yep, I still have it.
$1,000 is not a lot.
In the fall meeting, a $1,000 article, that'll go like nothing.
yeah.
No resistance. It'll be unanimous.
Those are the ones they argue the most about.
But if it's a 30-minute meeting, there's nothing to argue.
So the motion is on the table.
The last one was 40 minutes.
Can we circle back? So we have a motion by Bob. Seconded by Rebecca. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, those abstaining, the ayes have it. Thank you. You get that all, Linda? Mm-hmm. All right. Good job.
Finally.
Good job. All right. Are we satisfied? Are we done with this non-chapter elements document?
Yes.
So did we
I have a question I'd like to toss the committee before everyone's gone. The Ag Commission just had their first meeting, and so they did produce a few action items that I think would make sense to add to the open space chapter. How do we feel about that now?
At this late in the game.
At this stage
We're going to draw, it's been 2.5 years since we're on our last meeting.
They haven't, it was just discussion. I watched the meeting. It was
Yeah.
just discussion. Nothing's happened yet.
No, I would
By
say
the
no.
time it does, we'll be well done. So,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Save that for the next one.
Yes.
2050?
Sure.
Great, that'll be me.
I won't be here.
Think positive.
I am. I want to retire.
So that being said, any further action on the non-chapter elements as presented? I think think we voted ad nauseum through it, but I'm happy to do more. Are we good?
We're good.
I move to accept it as the changes we have made throughout.
As amended?
As amended, yeah.
I'll second that.
Motion made by Rebecca, seconded by Michael. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed? Those abstaining? The ayes have it. Thank you. Emily?
Okay. So, update on the status of the, I guess, graphic design element of it. So I've received 3 chapters on it, actually 4 as of about 2 hours ago. So I wasn't able to send out the most updated version of it, of the kind of final draft of the chapter. The designer said she'll have the full, the full document done either by the end of this week or by the mid next week, early next week. So I can send out the kind of full draft of it next week. But while we have the most recent version in front of us, did anyone get a chance to kind of look through the document, and did they have any little things that they wanted to bring up to me that I can pass on to?
We have a full version in front of us?
It was part of the documents. Did everyone get the email that I had sent out on Monday?
Mine was in spam for 2 days, so, I mean.
The master plan doesn't have the date on the front page.
Okay, so that's one thing a lot. I can share it now.
Well,
I noticed that.
sharing it doesn't do any of us.
Are you talking about the graphic design piece or
Yes.
the whole piece?
The graphic design piece.
Okay.
It's the first 3 chapters. It's got the pretty picture on front. See it there.
I'll see if I can.
So it went through for some people's emails and other people's not.
Well, it's also 53 pages.
Yeah.
That's a lot to print, at home.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't anticipating people.
You mean this we got on July 15th? Is that what you're talking about?
No, it was one I sent out on Monday, the most recent version.
So it should say Master Plan 2026.
It should.
Yeah, I think we agreed on the lower right corner. Yeah.
I can just scroll through a few pages here. There were just a couple things that I had noticed that I wanted to change, but I wanted to get your approval first. So,
Which attachment, Emily, the elements or the master plan?
it's the PDF. Yeah, it says 3 chapters.
3 chapters, okay.
Yeah.
Real quick, go back to key finding 1. I thought when we discussed it, we had said population growth is projected to continue at a moderate pace. I thought we had taken out at, but
Yeah.
Oh,
was I wrong on?
No, yeah.
I thought I noticed that too.
Okay.
Okay. These 2 continue. Okay.
What page you on?
Page 5.
Of,
Page 5 of the first one, the population housing. It goes in order, so.
oh, okay. Yeah, I see it.
Evidence for that?
Can you read this? See this?
Well, I'm looking at the old one compared to what she sent.
Do you want to look at this? Sure.
Thank you.
You just blow it up a little. As far as we get. All right, where were you back, Rebecca?
Page 5, the key finding 1, population growth is projected to continue, and it says, but at a more moderate pace, and we had said at a moderate pace.
Okay.
Right, that's what I had.
Yep.
Yeah, remove the but.
And more.
Remove comma, but.
Yes. My note that I had on here was, so you can see this page, and on the right-hand side, these are like quotations, but it kind of just looks like it's all one quote. It doesn't look like it's separate quotes here, so I was going to ask.
Page?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Kind of throughout
Page
whenever
8.
there are quotes.
Yeah, whenever there's quotes,
Makes it look like it's all one.
it looks like it's one quote.
Could you do either indenting in or
Yeah.
outdenting?
Bullet the different quotes.
Yeah, just add,
either
quotations on
bullets
each one.
or indenting to show that.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
simple.
Yeah, on each one.
Okay, yeah.
They're quotes for individual
Font
persons.
to show that they're different quotes.
Yeah,
Or italicized one.
right. Okay. I wasn't sure if other people noticed that as well, but that kind of stood out to me where it's like, and like the
I saw one-
boldness, I don't know.
I saw one section, I thought it was one quote.
Yeah.
It just did not make
It
sense.
doesn't.
And there's no end quote at the end either.
You keep contradicting yourself. Okay, so I'm going to ask for that change.
So what are we changing it to? Each separate quote is in quotes?
Yes,
Yeah.
should be.
Or just a way to differentiate between the quotations.
Well, how we, that's my question.
There's
How
only
are we
one way to
doing
do that, Bob.
Each one,
Each quote
one, I
has a
think, because
quote.
they're from different people. So it's a quote from a different person, so it would have its own standalone quotation.
Okay.
I would think that. I
That
like
quote,
that
end
particular-
quote.
Can't put their initials at the end. No.
Yeah.
Address, phone number.
And weird thing, I actually think Voices of the Community should be on the other, should be,
Taft, right?
yep.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You knew what I meant when I was like,
In other words, delete voices.
no, it just should be,
A line to the right.
Oh, okay.
She also said she could add more pictures throughout. Did it feel like there's a good balance of pictures, or we can fill in more? There's some like blank spaces, like you can see
land use,
here.
I felt like there were no pictures.
Yeah.
I felt like there was some kind of in the beginning, and then by the end, I'm like, it's all text. And there weren't even a lot of graphs.
Right.
It was just
a lot of words.
Words.
I mean, if anything, with all that blank space, I would try to make the graph bigger, so if the words can just be reorganized a little bit to fill the rest, it's going to take up the same volume of space, organize it in a way so the graph can expand.
Because I'm looking at it on my
Yeah, like
phone,
this one, just make
and
it
it's going to be landscape. Is
You
that
can't
all
just like make the
blank?
graph longer necessarily either.
On the computer, it looks
You have to
different,
build it
right?
This is what it's looking
at
like.
scale.
Yeah.
But keep going down.
What page are you on?
I don't think these are numbered.
It might have been, if you blow it up, you should get a number, and I'll pull it up.
I mean, there's a
me go
tool
back.
function in Word to like,
See
fit
where it
around
is.
an image.
I don't have the
Make it
numbers
bigger,
on my
Words will
phone.
reorganize themselves.
Yeah, I don't know what program she uses for this. I think it's InDesign, perhaps.
So this is in
See,
landscape.
that's what I
form,
have.
as well.
Yeah, this is in
Yeah,
landscape.
well, you can see the page is there, the edge of the page. You're
Well,
not filling the
I'm looking at, it says page 9 out of 53. But I'm looking at that blank
see
sheet.
it. If you turn your phone over to the
Oh, it's
see
a
the
different
edge.
shade.
Yeah.
Because look at, this just looks
All
like
right.
you're reading like
The page is
a...
white.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not.
it does.
What if
That
you put the
one right
voice of
there,
the
the one you
community
got
at the
is
top
full.
instead? With
Yeah.
in like with that big quote symbol
the
thing
pointer
there?
there
Yeah.
goes to the
Go
bottom.
to the next page down.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, that's full too. All right. Good.
Yeah, that would look good.
Yeah. That brands it as a quote.
Yeah.
Yeah, housing and population has a lot of graphs, pictures.
I like pictures.
Okay, so that's the big blank page there. The one before it.
Oh, yeah, like a picture could go in here. I did sneak in a picture of the committee. Let me see if I can find that.
Now,
Actually, it might be more down on town service.
all of the contest winners are somewhere in this.
Oh, that was the other point that I
Booklet.
wanted to tell her is I think we had decided that we would have like a cover page for each chapter, right? And like have a picture winner for, okay, so I need to tell her to do that.
But we don't want the pictures of the two stairs eating pumpkins in economic development.
exactly.
You know,
It
I
should
mean,
line
they have to be appropriate.
Exactly, yeah.
So for that picture there, the most prominent thing I see is the Grill on Main. And I noticed they didn't sponsor or do anything. For our sponsors, is there a picture that we can get that include the most
I don't think we should have a business there anyways.
And it's so blurry.
We got so many
Looks
businesses, why are we picking Grill on Main?
Right.
Well, because you want to picture the downtown, there's going to inevitably
It's
have
gonna show
business.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you took a picture from like the gas station, like in front of the Chinese restaurant,
Well, don't we have
We might also have some good drone photos.
That's what I was just
you
about
have
to ask. Do
Gregory's,
we
you
have a
have Oxford
drone?
House of Pizza.
I mean, we had the picture of the Gilboa warehouse under economic development.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, that was there originally, because I was like, where did they get that picture? Because we had put the Gilboa Street warehouse.
Yep, we got that.
So that's already there. But you're showing something else at the top of the chapter? Is that what you're doing? Okay.
This, I think I just took from the Economic Development Commission, like, Facebook page. This is just already out there in the public as a
Have a
photo.
picture of the mill, the 120 Gilboa Mill. I mean, that's
That.
economic development.
Yeah.
The envelope factory?
Economic development, this should be like an accomplishment of something. that
And there are no
recently
signs
accomplished and not-
out there if you take a picture of the building.
Right. Yeah,
Emily,
that
do we have a
building there
good
is-
drone photo of the downtown?
A pretty good one, yeah. It's pretty high up. But we could do that as just this.
Well, actually, if you got rid of the Grill on Main and just put the Gregory's, because they were one of the sponsors.
Actually, you have you almost have a drone shot on page 25.
That are not pictured.
True. Yeah.
To be fair, all in them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So we could just swap this one. Do you like?
Right, that's downtown.
Yeah.
Okay. It's an ugly roof.
So what are you going to put in
No
this?
stained, no solar, this is terrible.
Another drone photo maybe that we have? We have a bunch of drone
That's a
ones.
spot for economic development.
Because economic development isn't all Main Street.
Fix me.
I think it should be the mill, because the mill's been here the longest.
1904?
Yep.
Something like that.
And you could do a front picture of the mill without showing it.
There's no names.
Yeah.
There's no names.
You
You
could do a front
stand on
picture
the,
of the-
on that hill, don't get poison ivy.
If you want, I could probably even dig out an old picture of the mill if you really wanted a historic one.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
why not?
mill for the front page? Or mill here on page 25?
The front.
Well, then you're swapping two of them, so just swap the front one.
Okay.
Leave the downtown drone as is. Yeah, just,
That's a terrible picture. It's so blurry.
it's
I mean,
faded.
Yeah, it's purposely got,
grainy,
like, kind of the color
grainy.
on top of
That
it.
was the Canadian smoke.
Oh, yeah.
It actually looks a lot like that.
Don't all the chapters start like that, though, with that?
Yeah, they've got,
The
because
fade
I had to actually go back and look at the first,
Oh,
it threw
really?
me
The
off.
faded look.
If it's a
I don't like
theme,
that at
whatever,
all.
you know.
Maybe it's
This
just
is
me.
1930s, but whatever.
So are we
Emily.
agreeing on putting the mill, a picture of the 120 Gilboa Mill in there?
Whatever you want.
Yep.
Emily,
That's kind of iconic.
figure
Second that
5.
motion.
Figure
It's not a motion.
Oh, yeah. You'll probably notice, yeah, it got cut off for some reason, and she asked me to resend a new one.
Yeah, for some reason, that's the
And
only
I
one that
don't-
had no, like,
I don't know what happened, and I sent a new one to her, and she said it's still cut off. Like, I don't know. I'll just recreate it, I guess, and send it to her.
Emily, can you actually maximize that tab so this actually shows up a little bigger?
And that's a pretty picture. Main
The
Street.
whole window is not even maximized.
The Oktoberfest right there.
Yeah, like
What are
this.
you in the upper right?
Yeah, don't worry about this cutoff figure. That will be replaced with a better one.
Oh, the left side of that graph?
Yeah,
Cut
I
off.
have no idea what happened, but
Are we on to page 32 yet?
22 were. Hang on, Carol, we're getting there.
this one, this is supposed to be two pictures here on page 23, but they got squished into, it looks like one picture, so I tell her to separate that.
Emily, you could hit F11 on your keyboard, and I think that would make the whole thing bigger. The whole screen.
Oh, I see.
full screen.
I don't have one.
Oh, that might
I don't
be-
have an
Yeah.
F1.
That might
Way in the upper
okay.
Function.
That might be Sarah. She might.
Oh, there's the, oh, they're so little. Okay.
Oh, so 23 is 2 pictures? You're right.
Yeah, right? You
Yeah,
can't
it is
tell.
2 pictures.
Hold on.
That's 2 pictures.
Explode the window.
Oh, side by each?
Keep going up a little further to the right.
I don't know if there needs to be a white strip in the middle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now I can. Oh, my God, yeah. You need
I would've
to,
went right by that.
Here, yeah, you don't have a.
needs to have a strip in it.
Square box.
Okay.
Full screen is the bottom one on that menu.
Oh,
That menu that you just had up.
that's not,
Go,
that's
I
not,
don't think she
Yeah,
heard you.
Bottom one, right there.
yeah.
there we go.
There we go.
Thank you. Struggle. Okay.
Sorry to wake you up, Sarah.
And you can hit the minimize on the speaker window, and they go away.
Oh,
That one, yeah.
It's like a real presentation.
I can't remember, were we giving credit to the people who took the pictures on their photos?
What do you mean?
I think we should. Yeah.
The winners.
I thought we were.
I meant like just in general, like if we use their
Photo
photo,
by-
should their photo have a caption that this picture was taken by?
Well, none of the photo contest winners are in here yet.
Thought we were
For some-
leaving
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I had sent her the link with all of the photos, so I'll
I mean,
tell
they
her.
have to be in.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
With the person that won and what,
Yeah,
and a description of what it is, of where it is.
That's so weird.
Well,
Yeah, I'll remind her to add a bunch of those in.
Well, page 26, the picture of the concert. You've got Source, Douglas, Orchid, and Farm.
That wasn't one of
Concert
the
at
winners, so,
Douglas.
yeah, that one,
There wasn't a winner, but
Yeah.
it's got the source, it's got where it is.
I thought we had agreed that the first page of every chapter or thereabouts would include.
Yeah.
A contest winner.
Yeah,
Right.
so I've got to tell her to do that. Sorry, I had just sent her like just the chapter material so far, so sent her the non-chapter elements and then those as well, and then any edits that we have.
Well, that previous page figure of a concert, I mean, which concert? What are we talking about? Who's playing?
Well,
I
you
don't think
have
we
to
need
go
to be
back and
specific.
contact the original submitter. and-
Something, a Night of Zeppelin.
Zeppelin. That's what it says.
Says Zeppelin?
Yeah.
Yep.
Night of Zeppelin.
There we go. There we go.
He has 10 concerts a year, so.
Every Saturday.
Yeah.
10 bands.
They're all tribute
But-
bands.
Yep.
Anybody else wants to do
I
something?
got some Santana going on. Can hear it from my spot.
Last one.
Something on Saturday night.
Don't have to leave home.
Yeah, Night of Zeppelin is the name of the tribute band, so, but yeah, we should probably put that in the caption too.
Why? More print.
I mean, you're promoting the band more than
Do we
the,
have to put that in the
Orchard.
print? I mean, it is what it is.
I just think
It's a concert in
concert.
Douglas.
they have other stuff other than concerts.
I was kind of following the same line of whoever's taking the photograph. Like, I don't know, is that a big deal to me? Not really. But if we're going to do that,
But, no,
and
I'm-
with a band, I think why would
But
we not do
we're,
that too?
but we had people submit photos and we're telling them they're getting credit for their photos. So their photos should be credited in the master plan. That's what I'm saying.
So all of these photos were submitted for like the photo contest?
No, I'm
No.
saying the ones that were submitted for the photo contest need to be credited to those people who were,
Right, even if they're not the
Participated
winners
in our-
of
Yes.
that category.
Okay.
if they participated, they need to be credited
So
for
not every
participating.
photo is going to have a caption.
Hopefully
A
not.
lot of the photos are archive photos. So,
Stay on that page, Emily. I
Oh,
got a
I
comment.
found a photo contest.
Well, I
32.
thought that was the one that,
Right.
and that's what made me,
Oh, but then her name isn't there.
and that's what made me bring it up. I thought
Okay.
that was the photo one.
We do have the names of everyone, so yeah, I'll go through and make sure.
On this one, it's action item 2, proactively market Douglas as a place to do business, and we got a thing, welcome to downtown Hudson. Why can't we do an Oktoberfest brochure or something?
What?
Yeah, sure.
Where do you see downtown Hudson?
Right here.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's what I was bringing up on page 32.
Oh, you were, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said, it was page 32 here.
All right.
I think that's because it's an example of a digital material, which I don't know if there's one of those for
Do we have
Oktoberfest.
digital in Oktoberfest?
It was a picture, we just went past the picture of October.
Well, it says promoting digital materials.
We don't have
We haven't
it
done
for
that.
Oktoberfest, but there is quite a bit of digital for Picnic at the Park.
Okay.
And Picnic
We
at
can go for
the
that.
Picnic at the Park does have its own website as well. So I don't know if that would be helpful.
They
This
did,
example was.
they did recently on Facebook ask for people to send in pictures of that day.
But this is talking about promotional stuff, not pictures of the event. This is talking about like promoting it.
Right, this figure
Oh.
13, example of promotional digital materials. But I don't think we should have Hudson, Mass. in the
Yeah.
Douglas book.
I'm trying to think. And I'm trying to think what there is outside of like Facebook. And I'm trying to think, Picnic at the Park has its own website where they do promotional stuff.
That was the one at Soldiers Field.
We had to
Yep.
do something on Oktoberfest.
Yeah, there's got to be something
But
that promoted it.
But I don't know digitally. That's what I'm saying, like digitally, I don't know what there really was outside of Facebook.
There wasn't anything on the town website?
Not for like, not outside of like a statement. Like there was no
Nice
graphics or anything like that.
Don't they have a flyer? Is a flyer digital?
Yeah, so hold on, let me,
We could also just take it out. We don't have
The,
to
also,
necessarily.
the logic for this is that, like, if you, when we were showing examples of good downtown features, we used some examples from other towns. And so this is like a good example of a promotional material. Like, it has, like, it's just, like, nicely formatted and stuff. So we just showed that as an example of, like, what a digital material could look like. It looks, like, modern and clean and everything. So that's why we used that one.
I agree, Sam, but we should be finding us something with Douglas in it. And
But again, this is a plan of what we want to be.
Yeah, right.
We're not always going to
But yes.
find stuff from inside Douglas. I've seen this in other plans where they want to do consistent signage.
well, she just said that one place had it.
No, but, well, it's not uncommon to use examples from other communities in what you want to be.
so maybe,
Because we're looking
But we do Oktoberfest. It's not like we want to start an Oktoberfest and then you'd use it then. We already do it. So I think trying to find something, if we can,
With Oktoberfest.
No,
yeah.
But this is in the economic development chapter too, not just like a recreational chapter.
Yeah, and maybe we don't. Maybe the reality is we don't have it.
that is the problem, is we don't have a great way to digitally advertise things. That is what we're missing.
Right. I've been in communities where they want to improve the signage in their downtown. So they have an example from another community of what they would like to look like. It could be from the Cape Cod or another like coastal community. This is what we want to look like. This is an example of the type of signage we're talking about.
Well, couldn't then you just develop something? Develop a graphic for promoting Oktoberfest in Douglas?
Might take a little while.
But it's an action item. So
Right.
it's saying something that needs to be done.
Right.
So that's why you would want an example of somebody else's, what somebody else has done.
Plus, this shows a picture of people roasting, what, marshmallows? I mean, what does that have to do with the economic development?
I saw that.
I think we can just take it out if it's not helpful. I think when we originally put this in is when we were doing like key findings presentations to give you all a sense of what is out there. But if we don't want to put this in the final product to share with the greater community, I think that's also okay.
I say take it out.
Yeah.
How's everybody else? We could be here another 20 minutes.
you're right.
Okay, we'll add.
What page was that on?
32.
Thank you.
Just to interrupt momentarily, Bob, do you want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to extend this meeting up to 7:30. We're approaching a 2-hour limit.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made. Are you making the motion?
I made the motion.
Bob made the motion. We just need a second. Michael made a second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, those abstaining. Good till 7:30, Bob. We may have to extend the extension, you know.
That's okay. I'm on it.
We'll try not to.
That's a great picture.
That is good, okay. But we want to caption the person who took the photo, so I'll make sure they get the photo credit, because this was one of the contests.
You want one of the contests?
Yeah.
That was a good picture.
All right.
Emily, can you just do a search for East Douglas? Because I did find an East Douglas outside of that one section. And I'm assuming that it was for the Douglas plural, they decided to go with the apostrophe S.
Yep, double check that.
Because I thought I was seeing that consistently. Oh, actually, it's on page 33 that the East Douglas is.
Are we doing grammar too?
It was just stuff I saw earlier.
I have a couple.
Right, second paragraph, last sentence, last 2 words.
Oh, that's snuck in there. Okay, yep, page.
Unless we change to Eastern Douglas.
Where are you, Rebecca? What page?
33.
33.
And whereabouts?
Second paragraph, last 2 words.
Downtown Douglas, we're talking about.
Yep.
Businesses.
And change to?
Downtown Douglas is what I think we were.
The town services one was just sent to me at like 4 o'clock, so that's why I'm going through this for the first time myself. But I'll send this out right after this to everyone, so you get a chance to look at it.
So can I ask a question about the last meeting? So
I wasn't at the last.
Well, no, I mean our last meeting, the next meeting.
Oh.
So is the expectation that this will be done, everybody will have it, and we'll discuss it at the next meeting?
Yeah, so I was going to bring that up too, because the graphic design portion, it's like a week behind. Unfortunately, we didn't have the full thing ready for today. The full thing's going to be ready, she said, either at the end of this week or mid next week. So I think it's kind of up to you how you want to like structure that and vote on the whole thing, and if we still want to release it to the public for a couple weeks prior to adoption at the planning board meeting. So if we want to talk a little bit about timeline, that could be a good time now.
Yeah, the original schedule said that we would have something in August this month. I know it's going to be tough. Let's see here, following this meeting, a full plan will be sent to the planning board for review, and then it will be posted on the website for a 3-week public comment period.
Right.
So I was going to ask you the same thing. What are we looking at for scheduling?
Yeah, I mean,
we're not there.
Just so we can let people know, because we put it off, collectively we had to, but we put it off a couple months already. So.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think the full thing, it sounds like she said it would be ready by mid next week. So it's whether do we want to have another meeting to vote to approve it before the September meeting, just so we can stay on that target.
I'm just concerned that everybody here that doesn't have access to a laptop, like how are they going to get to look at it, in order to vote on it?
That I'm not sure.
Who doesn't have access?
So we could.
You do, Carol, right?
I have access.
I go to the library, because I can't read it on this.
No, I get it.
Okay.
I put it on my big one. Yeah.
Okay, so everyone's okay just reading it on their computer or tablet or everything?
And I would have to daily check my spam to see if it's that's where it ends up.
Sorry,
I don't know why they keep going to my spam. And then after they're in spam, I can't open them up because they're corrupted.
Yeah.
Do you have Gmail?
Yeah.
Is it Gmail?
No, Yahoo.
Could I forward it to her, like if she calls me and says?
Yeah, but I don't know when Emily sent it out.
Oh, okay.
I just ask Emily.
Yeah, I'm just going to send it direct. I'll send a separate email directly to you, and if you can just
thanks.
confirm that you've gotten that email, and if I
don't
haven't heard from you for a few
confirm,
days, then I'll note it.
In the past, you'd forward it to Jen, and Jen was good enough to distribute it. So that's what I think. I mean, if you want to do both, send it to Jen and the committee.
Yeah.
That way we can be assured everybody gets a copy.
Maybe we'll get two copies that way.
Yeah, because Rich, you didn't get a copy either.
No, and Jen's really good about that, but there was a hiccup there somewhere.
Yeah.
At least I don't remember getting one, and/or it looked like junk, and I just got rid of it, so
What if there's a title that I also,
there you go.
Not
That's-
spam.
anything, not, do not,
That'll make it go right to the spam.
Because there's so much garbage that you sometimes
Okay.
you just go through it and you get rid of the garbage.
If it comes from Jen, you know it's legit.
Right.
From Jen or...
Oh, that-
Usually if I
Or
see
Emily.
Emily's name, I'll know it's.
You think
It comes
it's
from Emily, I'll look
safe.
it up.
And you have a subject line, that's a rule, right?
usually I
Just
put
comes out of
like
picture.
master plan, something or other.
Yeah, just
but-
put master plan on it.
Right.
Then it's simple enough.
code word, pension bozos. Now we know it's from her.
Do you always send a copy
Master
to
plan
Jen too,
materials
or
for
no?
I always CC her on anything I send out.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now I know, I don't have to bother you or Rich if I don't get it, I'll master
You can always bother me, that's fine.
Rich don't mind.
No,
I know, we got what?
bother away.
Moving on. So I have a couple of edits, if you want to go through them.
Sure.
On page, what page am I on? Page 12, chart 10, figure 10. I think the 20 should be a percent and not a dollar sign.
Page 10,
Page 12, figure 10.
12.
Did not even see that.
That's such a random thing to happen. Wow, good catch.
All right, where are you, Ed?
On the chart.
Figure 10 in the top right-hand corner, on the left-hand side of the chart, it's all percentages, but 20 is dollar.
Oh,
What AI tool do you use? I think it's amazing.
Now, that's a good catch.
Yeah.
I was looking at it and I didn't see it.
On page 13, I think the Massachusetts Affordable Homes Act shouldn't have, it's a possessive
Oh, yeah.
thing, it shouldn't have that after it. And then Union Studio is spelled incorrectly.
Great. What else do you want for me? Anything else?
Page 19. It says property taxes typically accounting for most a municipality revenue. I think it should be most of.
Sorry, say that again.
Page 19.
Yep.
Property taxes typically accounting for most a municipality's revenue.
Oh, okay.
Or most municipal revenue. Either.
Is it most of a or most municipalities' revenue? It doesn't make any difference to me, whatever.
Most of. You're right.
In other words, get rid of the ing off accounting. You're in tax levy, right? That section?
We account for.
I just had a
most of them.
list, so.
Yeah.
A.
just add the open.
A little funky.
On page 22. Providing a potential customers for local businesses.
Right.
Maybe just take out the A.
Did you take out the A, yeah?
Yeah.
Also weird, if things are bulleted, can we not have them be justified?
What's up?
Oh, yeah.
It just,
Yeah, the Hayward Landing looks weird. It's like all separate.
Meg, did you get 23 in the quotes?
No.
Where did I just see this?
I thought quotes we were leaving as is because it's exactly how the people had done them.
The second quote's got what's LE, matching signs for businesses? Should that be IE, a dot example?
Yeah,
But
IE.
if that's exactly how they put it in, I thought we were, however they put it into the survey was exactly how we were putting the quote in. I thought we weren't doing any editing of quotes.
That one should be a simple edit.
Yeah, let's spell check.
Yeah, that should be-
Quotes, you know.
Just add the dots in.
Yeah, I dot, or, yeah, I would say I dot, E dot.
Yep.
Stands for example, instead of inserting for example, because that will be changed in the quote.
Yeah, okay.
Else.
Page 29. In the table, I think there's just an extra space in oil and gas extraction.
Oh, yeah, between the G and A. The G and oil and gas, second to the top.
In the table?
Yep.
Oh, I see. And oil and, yeah, G space AS is gas.
Do you have a lot more comments? Because I was also going to say, if it's just small things like that, you can also just email me, and if folks are like comfortable with that.
Absolutely. There aren't many.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's just do that.
Pages, that's it.
And if anyone else is reading through it and notices just anything like that, just let me know. Those little mistakes that are obviously mistakes, we don't really need to vote
I
on
make a
them.
motion that she should rewrite the whole thing.
Nope. No, thank you.
Are figures 4 and 5, are those going to be like foldouts? Is there a reason why they weren't?
Oh, is that the maps, where the maps are supposed to be? Okay, so my thought for the maps is within the actual chapters, just have it still be 8.5 by 11, but at the end of the document, we will have all the maps that are included, and those will all be fold out. And we could put, like, refer, if you want a bigger version of the map, refer to the end, the map section. How does that sound? I think that's easier for printing purposes than every so often having a page that's like 11 by 17. Okay.
Give us an example.
Yeah, so what page was that?
That is page 41 and 42. Oh, but it's going to be off
shoot,
now.
it's different than my version.
I'm sorry.
What chapter?
Chapter 3, land use.
So that's,
it's pretty early in the land use chapter.
Oh.
There.
Okay, so here.
Yeah, 41 is Town of Douglas zoning map.
Yep.
Figure 4, but there's no map.
Exactly. So we'll just have a map in there, but it's not going to be a larger version of the map like we talked about, where we want to have it kind of fold out. That would just be an 8.5 by 11, just regular, same size as all the pages. But then we would have at the very end of the document, probably, just the last kind of part of the main master plan is to have a section called maps, and then we would have probably 11 by 17 fold-out versions of all the maps and all the chapters.
Can I make a suggestion? You go on page 40, you've got figure 3. There's a big space below it. Put figure 4, that text that's on page 41, town of zoning map referred to appendix. Same thing on page 43, 42. You're wasting 2 pages with a small map where you're going to look at a big map anyways. Why don't you just go to the big map? Because you can't read the small map, not if it's an 11 by 7.
I mean, some people will be using the online version, so they'll be able to zoom in when they're on the online version there.
Yeah. I see where she's going.
Yeah.
Even a lot of service manuals, a lot of general guide, but that back of the book, you have a fold-up for your hydraulics and your electrical, all at the end of the chapter. But in that chapter, you're going to have the general still the same picture. So sometimes you pick it up right there. If you need further, then you go to the back.
I'm just thinking of printing costs. 2 less pages.
We're this far into it? Guess what?
Okay, 30 copies.
Tell me right now.
2 pages in a 200-plus page document? Seriously?
Yeah, I think we're a little bit too far into it.
Well, in a printed copy, you're not going to read the freaking map anyways. You're going to go back to the back page.
But the
You gotta
problem is,
remember though, my eyes aren't like 20-year-old's eyes. I can read that.
You know what,
We have that at work.
by leaving it there, though, when somebody's online, they can blow it
Yeah,
right
they can
up.
blow it up
But the problem is
online,
you
but
can't-
not the printed version.
but the problem is like trying to have 2 different copies is going to become tedious. Having a digital version and then having a completely separate print version, that's going to become, I think, complicated.
Well, I will be only, if I'm on the implementation committee, like Carol, I don't have a laptop to bring in.
And then you'll have different page numbers if you've got 2 different copies. And
No,
then,
because there'll be one page,
Right.
one map on the page where it's supposed to be, and then say for the blown-up version, see the appendix at the end.
Yeah.
And you can have the fold-outs
Or just,
and bigger pages on the PDF too. Like you can
but you
keep,
can blow it up on your computer. And most people are going to be reading this on the computer.
I'm talking about, if somebody has a printed copy, they're in this meeting, the next meeting or something.
Right. But if we take this out altogether, then you won't be able to get it when you're online. So I think we've got to leave it in.
yeah, leave it in
Oh,
both.
yeah, for the online.
We can't just, even though we can't read it, because it's going to be small on the printed version, I think we've got to leave it in.
And
So
Emily,
it'll be online version.
we talked about improved color contrast too. Would help
Yeah.
with visibility, if you will.
Sam's been working on refining the maps for that and everything too. And
So we're going to keep an unreadable version and a readable version. That just doesn't
Definitely
make sense to me.
well, it's not going to be unreadable. It's
A lot
just
of them we read, we get them in the planning board, that's all we got. We can read it. But if you want to zoom in on something very, very specific,
Does a 30-year-old master plan have fold-outs and big
Yes.
blown-up stuff?
yes, it does.
Really? Then we can do it. 30 years later, we still have the tech. Awesome.
The master plan from '98 does have pulled up.
So where are we?
okay, I'm not sure. Any other kind of things you noticed or want to go to? Just kind of flipping through here to see if there's anything I had in my notes, but I think that was all that I had written down. Oh, I see what you mean. Land use is all text.
And it's not even like graph. It's literally just
It's all text.
all text.
We could get a few pictures, even if they're little pictures, like breakups of this text. Okay.
Page use. Well, page use, huh?
Oh, there. Picture could go there. That's nice. Yeah.
Can't wait for that chapter.
I will say, I like the format, I like the clean use of the tabs for the chapters, the colors carry one chapter to another, That's a good design element.
Good. Glad you like it.
Now, when we printed the tabs are going to go right to the edge, right? Like, there's not going to be a margin, so like, when you're looking at it, we'll see the color here.
Yeah, I think when you professionally print it, that's what they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does my question make sense?
No, I know what you, like the bleed, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Can the table of contents be colored?
Yeah, definitely. Color coded.
Yeah, it wasn't, actually.
It wasn't. It was just black and white, but we can.
Because that's what
add
I
these
wrote up,
colors.
but I haven't sent that part to the designer yet. All the non-chapter elements, this was just done in Word, but I'm going to send it to her and she's going to make it nice and beautiful.
Like land uses blue, that should be table of contents blue.
Yeah, color branded. Color branded.
I have a question for you, Emily. Is all the editing, is all the editing, the final edit left to you? Or is the final edit for each chapter with each person who's helping you with that?
Yeah, it's the graphic design person who
Okay.
will do that, but I will relay everything to them.
Okay.
So if there's anything that you notice that needs to be edited, yeah,
But there is-
spaces where they shouldn't be,
There
just
is
send to me.
one person who does edit. Just really.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else on these 3 chapters that you got?
I have a question. Last page of land use. Water, the water sewer, first column, water sewer at the
What
very
page?
bottom. The very last page.
53?
Yep. Water sewer, the very last sentence on the first column. Go down a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
Water sewer, is that supposed to have spaces? Or is that
No.
supposed to be?
That's close. There's extra space. The water sewer department systems manager?
So it should be water
Correct,
slash sewer.
Spaces.
Okay. I didn't know exactly whether that one was supposed to or not.
Hold on, so actually, but on the water sewer departments, shouldn't it be a plural there? Or the system, or an apostrophe after, at systems, after the S?
I don't think so. Is it possessive?
For the systems
Systems?
manager. No, it's not apostrophe S, because only one system manager, right?
I could say the manager of water sewer department systems.
Now you've got Director of Community Development, which is John. Then you've got Building Commissioner, which is Eric. Should be Director of Economic Development.
Yes.
What page is that?
53.
Who does that?
I have no idea.
Some guy.
I have no idea.
Have I met him?
Maybe. Although I've never seen the two of them sing.
Mystery Man.
Guess we go either way.
Anything else in this document? Feel good about it?
So when do you think we'll get the entire document? These are 3 chapters.
Yep.
In this format, the whole shebang,
The whole should be by mid next week.
mid next week?
Yeah, unfortunately, we're running a week behind.
Okay.
So,
So is that something you want us to have eyes on? Because I'm assuming the version the planning board gets should be all but complete.
yeah.
But they have some time to look at it and make comments to us. In addition to, I guess that runs parallel with the 3-week public comment
It
period?
can, yeah.
So what do you think will be the timetable? So if people jump out of the cab and ask me, when are you going to have it?
We
What do
only
I
have
tell
one more meeting. Do we need
Right.
another one?
Before or
That's
after?
why I'm asking. I don't know.
Because we haven't gone through the implementation matrix yet either.
No.
Right.
I have no problem with another meeting. We have to do this right.
And we've got to give them time to make the corrections and do the...
And with that being said too, Rich, did you want our signatures on that foot, like tonight? So you can present it to,
Ideally, if that's
Yeah.
possible, yeah.
so before we
You
leave.
leave the date
We
empty.
should all, yeah.
I'm sorry?
Leave the date, not filled in yet.
Yeah.
Until we have our final meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a wet signature is probably pretty good. You got everybody here.
Right, good idea.
Get the planning boards next week.
Yeah. So we'd have to put that off. We're not going to be ready next week to present the planning board. After that,
We need
it's,
Wednesday?
Let's see, August 26th, September 9th
That's a planning board meeting,
is a planning board meeting, right?
so it's the 23rd.
Well, I'm talking about when we'd present it.
Oh, okay, oh, gotcha.
So it would be September 9th or September 23rd. So,
Yeah. It would basically be, we would just need time to go through, like tonight, we just went through, I got your approval, and it would be the remaining 4 chapters. So if we need an hour or so to just do that and vote for it to be sent to the planning board.
And then the implementation.
And then also implementation, yeah. So I
So-
do
so-
have updated implementation to pass out to you all, to go through on your own. I don't think we'll have time tonight, but if you do take the time kind of on your own to go through, then that would also help.
so do you believe on September 16th, currently our last scheduled meeting, we'd be able to do all that and then present it on the 23rd to planning, September 23rd?
That sounds good.
Okay, and do we need another meeting after that? Because we have 3-week comment period. What is our
Yeah.
responsibility after that?
I think it depends on what kind of comments we get from the public. If it's very substantial stuff that we think we need to go back and change the plan, then yes, I would want another meeting.
So let's assume planning may have commentary?
Right,
And
yeah.
recommendations, let's assume the public may, whatever that entails?
Yeah.
So, should we schedule?
I would say put one on for October, and if we need to cancel it, if we get no feedback and the planning board votes and loves it, and there's nothing we need to go back and change, then that's
Okay.
great.
How does that look, John, do you think?
The 16th, the 23rd is going to be tight. We'll have to be right on because we have to post the agenda on the 17th, the date, like basically we post on the Thursday. So post it at the end of that week, so.
So
We're
the
gonna
the
have-
date you're
we're gonna-
recommending is, are you
But, we could do the 23rd, but we got to have it locked down on the 16th.
okay.
Would we want to?
23rd of this month.
What's that?
Meet again 23rd on this month?
No.
What's that? No, no, no.
We meet
Well,
September 16th.
September 20, no, 9th and the 23rd is when the planning board meets.
Yes,
Committee
planning
meets on
board,
the
that's
16th.
correct. We meet on the 16th.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you have to have the planning board agenda for
We
the
usually post it like by Thursday, we post it to be safe.
And that has to include anything that's sent to the planning board? Or could it be
Well,
posted and then?
we could be posted and then it can be presented. I mean, we don't necessarily need to have everything. But are you expecting the planning board to vote to adopt it?
They have to
No,
read
they're
it.
supposed to have a period of time to
Okay.
Right.
review.
So if it's just a presentation, then it's not a big deal if we don't have the entire document that next day.
And it runs parallel with the 3-week comment period from the public.
There you go.
Right.
So subsequently, what do we want? I'm looking for the last date there in October that you think would
28th. We have meetings on the 14th and the 28th of October.
Planning.
No, for us.
Planning board.
For
Oh,
us, for us.
We would be the 21st.
21st, look at the 21st.
Is this room occupied? Can you see that? Do you have any
Probably
meetings?
isn't.
October
The
21st?
third Wednesday.
21st.
We'll call it the October surprise. So do you want me to look into that, John? Is that something you can do for us to see if we can book that?
The 21st? Yeah.
Yeah, October 21st.
Yeah, I can do that tomorrow with the town clerk.
Thank you. Thanks.
October 21st is just building at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, so this room is open, so I can book that tomorrow with the clerk.
Okay. Does that
First
work
thing
for the
in morning.
committee as a whole?
Well, we have to take a vote to go for another meeting.
Right.
Yes.
Well, everybody can be here?
Do I hear a motion to add a meeting?
Motion to have another meeting for the master plan on October 21st at 5 PM.
I'll second that.
Seconded by Bob. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, those abstaining? Thank you.
And if it's not necessary, we can always cancel.
Yes.
Always cancel.
Right.
Yep.
So we'll meet on the 16th and then possibly the 21st.
Yes.
And we'll have the whole plan by the 16th, and
16th.
hopefully most of us will.
It's a paradox. You don't like to rush it at the same time.
No, what?
We got a little bit of a schedule for meeting.
It's obvious that apparently it's up to this board's discretion when we get comments back from the public.
Right.
As far as what you do with those. It's again, I don't think it's black and white. I think we have to wait to see what the comments come back from the public. If it's something that, kind of causes us to relook at a whole chapter potentially, then that's something that is probably not reasonable.
So what is a reasonable amount of time? You had suggested 3 weeks?
No, I mean a reasonable comment to go back.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because this has been 2.5 years of this process, so we want to be sensitive to that, like I've said, where we've had multiple, had 2.5 years of meetings, outreach with school children and the town in general, so I would say, to Emily's point, if it's something that is actually crucial that is going to the document, then yes, implement it, but I got to be careful with making last-minute changes like that.
And again, are we going to change the document for one person?
Exactly.
Nitpicking.
And the other thing is, there's been no secrets about this.
Correct.
Been on YouTube, every single
Correct.
meeting, so it's not like, oh, they've been in the back room coming up with this, now they're laying it on us.
And as, with this big of a group, this diverse of a group, you obviously talk to people, neighbors, friends, and things like that, so people have had a chance to talk to you about it if they want to.
Transparency has been.
This committee is like the liaison between CMRPC, town government, and the residents. That's part of the reason we have committees like this.
Yeah. What I've done in the past when I get public comments as well in some other plans is I'll have a section kind of at the end that summarizes public comments. And sometimes they're less targeted towards the actual document and more about the implementation of it. So maybe it is something that the implementation committee would want to reference and know how the public kind of responded to the document.
That also can be referred to as self-inviting themselves onto the implementation.
Oh, you commented. Here you go. Here's our meeting. We'll see you there.
Right. Okay. We're
up against it, 7:30, unless you want to extend it. I would like to call it a night.
Do you have other stuff to hand out?
Sorry, who made
Yeah, just the latest, greatest.
Yeah, I made a motion.
Ross made motion adjourned, second by Michael. All those in favor?
Aye.
No peace.